Okay, so we are going to talk about magical health today. I have seen a multi-billionaire cry for the health. The only time I remember I was watching Anant Ambani giving a speech, and he was talking about his health, and Mukesh Ambani was sitting and crying. Imagine a guy who can actually buy anything and everything in this world is so helpless when it comes to health that he was sitting and crying there because there isn't much he can do about his son's health. So, health is very important and we need to always be careful about it. Uh, you know, they say that money is gone, wealth is gone, nothing is gone, health is gone, something is gone, name is gone, and everything is gone. So, health is important. It is very important that we take care of our health. And let's read the lesson for today. The greatest wealth is health. Very true. Health is the most precious thing in life, and yet, more than anything else, we take care of our health for granted. For many of us, the only time we think of our health is when we lose it, most of the time. We think of our health only when we don't have it, because that's when we realize it. See, good health has become so much for granted that people don't take it seriously. It's only when they don't have it you realize, oh, my health is gone. Then the realization hits us. Without our health, we have nothing. There is an Italian proverb that speaks the truth about health for many of us. He who enjoys good health is rich, though he knows it's not. So, Italian proverb it says that if you're healthy, you're rich, although you don't know it, but you're rich. While we rarely think of our health when we are well, you will have felt the truth of those words even when you had something minor like a cold or the flu and you were bedridden. When you're not well, all you want is to feel better, and nothing else matters other than having your health back again. So, as the author says, we usually appreciate health when we don't have it, or when we appreciate good life when we are in bed with fever, cold, or anything, right? Health is a gift of life. It is something you receive and continue to receive each day. In addition to everything else we do to be healthy, we have to be grateful for our health to continue to receive more health. Now, health is a gift of life. I'm sure this everybody must agree with. Health is a gift of life, right? And a lot of us do something or other to be in good health. We work out, we go for walks, we do physical activities, we do that. But is it the only thing that you require? Because the definition of health that we understand it as may not be the definition at all. All right, so let's see what she says. Whoever has gratitude for health will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, again for health, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. So, as usual, she is telling that gratitude plays a major role. And as usual, for everything that you have in this world to be grateful about, you need to have the gratitude for health as well. You need to have the gratitude for good health that you have. You may know of people who choose healthy lifestyle and yet still lose their health. This is very true. I remember I had a grandpa, and he used to smoke like anything. And I think he lived up to the age of 89 or 90 something. And he died because of, I think, diarrhea or something. And he was a chimney. He used to smoke like anything. So there are people who have healthy lifestyle and yet lose their health. Giving thanks in return for health you are receiving is vital. So one of the reasons why probably they don't have a good health is because probably they are not thanking about it. When you're grateful for your health, you will not only maintain your current health, at the same time, you will set the magic into motion to increase the flow of health to you. You will also begin to see the improvements to your health happen right away. Little aches and pains, moles, scars, or marks will start to magically disappear, and you will notice your energy, vitality, and happiness increase markedly. So, what she's saying is that when you start giving thanks to your good health, you will see a remarkable change. You will see things change. You will see moles, scars, and marks to start magically disappear. You will have relief from small pains here and there. As you grow older in life, this becomes very common. Body pains, scars, marks, and all these things become common. And again, I'll tell you why it becomes common, why we don't have this when we are young, but as we grow older, this becomes very common. But if you are gratitude, if you are being grateful to your health, good health, even when you have a little bit of here and there, your health will improve. It will improve. As you will learn in a later practice, through the daily practice of gratitude for your health, you can improve your eyesight, hearing, and all of your senses, along with every function in your entire body. And all of it happens like magic. So you can actually improve your eyesight, your hearing, and all the sensory, functions that your body has. And you can improve them, you can increase them, right? And this happens with gratitude. Gratitude is a vaccine, an antitoxin, and an antiseptic. So, gratitude is like a vaccine, it prevents you from falling sick. It's an antitoxin. It is against the toxics or the toxins in your body. It's an antiseptic. That means if there is an infection or anything, it prevents it. It can prevent it. What? Gratitude. Let's see how does it do that. The degree that you are grateful for your health is the exact degree that your health will magically increase. Okay. And the degree that you are not grateful is the exact degree that your health will decrease. Now, this is important because you might have seen a lot of uncles and aunties actually saying, "Oh, my health is bad. I am I'm growing old. I'm sick. Time has come. Time ho gaya. Time has come." Now, did anybody tell them that? No. Did anybody tell your health is bad? No. What you are doing is that you yourself are digging the grave for you. When you say, "Oh, I'm not well, I'm not well, I'm sick, I cannot do, I'm well, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick," what you're telling your subconscious mind is that you're sick, you're sick, you're sick, you're sick. Your subconscious mind doesn't have the the ability to judge whether you are telling the truth or you are just saying it for the sake of it. People will say for the just for the sake of it, no need, but they will say, "Ah, zindagi khatam hai, life is over," or they will say, "I am fed up," or they will say, "I'm not happy," and eventually that will come to you because that is what you're attracting. So when you say, "I'm not well, I'm not well, I'm not well," you're attracting ill health. You're not attracting health. And you are not being grateful. Definitely, you're not being grateful. You're not being grateful for what you have. You might have a cut finger or you might have a pain in your hand, and you are cursing your entire day. Oh my God, I cannot live with this hand. Oh my God, this is so painful. Oh my God, this is so bad. But you don't realize that there are hundreds of other different things that are working perfectly in your body. You're never thankful about it. You keep on rattling, you keep on saying, this is not working, this is not right, this is not right. And that is why you get that. Because eventually, when you rattle, when you talk about something that is not right, that increases in you, you're attracting that. You're not attracting good health, you're attracting bad health. Right. Living with a decreased amount of health means your energy, vitality, immune system, clarity of thoughts, and every other function of your body is weakened. So when you live with a bad amount of decreased amount of health, that means it is not just the health that is suffered, but everything else along with it. Your energy, your vitality, your clarity of thoughts, everything is affected. Right. Now, you know why this is so? Because your body, as per the Vedic wisdom, your body is considered Deho Devalaya, right? It is body as a temple. You understand body as a temple for the soul and the divine. So even by Vedic, even by our scriptures, or by Vedic terms, you need to learn to honor, respect, and care for it. Because when you say Deho Devalaya, you mean that it is a sacred vessel, it is a temple for the soul, it is a temple for the divine, right? And when you don't call your temple dirty. Even if you have a temple and somewhere it is dirty, you don't say, oh, this is a very dirty temple. No, you don't say that. You just pick up that dirt, you just clean up that dirt, you just remove that dirt from there, right? So your body, your day is a devalaya as well, right? When you appreciate that body, instead of seeing the problem, you learn to see the incredible, you learn to see the complex gift, the source that you have. You learn to shift your energy the positive from the negative to the positive. So that is also a reason why you should always be appreciating your body. Deha Devalaya. Deho Devalaya. Okay. Being grateful to your health ensures that you will continue to receive more health to be grateful for. So when you are grateful for it, you will receive more health because you're grateful for what you have. Right. And at the same time, it eliminates stress and tension in your body and mind. This also, the same thing that I said, it eliminates the tension, it eliminates the stress because you're keeping your body clean or your body respected. Scientific research have shown that stress and tensions are the root of many disease. So this we know for sure that the stress is the root of many disease. Studies have also revealed that people who practice gratitude heal faster and likely to live 7 years longer. I don't know about 7 years longer, but I know that there was there was this experiment that was done by some doctors in the US, and what they did is that they they before the patient gets into an operation, before the patient gets into a treatment, they tried to speak to the patient and started to tell them that your body can heal, your body can heal, your body can heal, your body is good. And that positivity, it showed that those patients who were given that positivity, who believed in that positivity, actually healed much faster than the normal ones, right? So it is important that we have that thing in us as well, being grateful for it. You can see in the state of your health right now, you can see in the state of your health right now how grateful you have been. You should feel amazing every day. If you feel heavy and life feels like a real effort to get through, or if you don't feel younger than your age, then you're living with decreased health. So Don't worry about how your body is, how old your body is, but in your heart, in your soul, you should feel more younger, right? If you know about our culture, there is something called the prana shakti, like the life force, the prana that flows in our body. Prana is also the universal life force that every living being has. All right. And prana flows through nadis. Nadis is the channel, right? So prana flows through nadis, and that is how our life is bonded together. It is the prana, the nadi, and the chakra. Prana, nadi, and chakra. These three are important. We'll get onto this as we go through. You also, if you feel that prana in you, if you feel that energy in you, if you feel that you are more energetic than your age, then you are in less age than your body age. But if you don't feel that, then you have a decreased health, right? One of the major causes of this loss of vitality is the lack of gratitude. All of that is about to change through because you're going to use gratitude's magical power for the health of your body. So all this thing happens most of the time. All these things happen because you have a lack of gratitude, and that is why you don't have that prana, the energy of prana flowing in you. And we are going to change that. The magical health practice begins with reading through the following paragraphs about the health of your body. After you read each italicized line for a particular part of your body, close your eyes and mentally repeat the italicized line. Feeling as grateful you can Feeling as grateful you can for that part of your body. Remember that when you think about why you're grateful, it will help you feel gratitude more deeply. And deeper you feel it, the faster you will feel and see the amazing results in your body. So what we are going to do is that we are going to take each body part one by one, and we are going to say thank you for it, right? For the functions that it does. Now it is very impossible. It is impossible, not very impossible. It is just impossible for you to count each and every body function, because there are so many body functions that we actually cannot do that. We actually cannot, we actually cannot, we actually cannot have to thank every body part. We cannot do that. So it is technically not possible to do that on each part, but still we'll try to do what is going to help. Think about your legs and feet. Right? They're the main form of transportation in your life. Think about all the things you use your leg for, like balancing, standing up, sitting down, exercising, dancing, climbing steps, driving a car, and most of all, the miracle of walking. Your legs and feet allow you to walk around your home, to walk to the bathroom, go to the kitchen, to get a drink, and walk to your car. Your legs and feet allow you to walk around stores, down the streets, through an airport, and along the beach. The ability to walk gives us the freedom to enjoy life. Say thank you for my legs and feet, right? Now, your legs are the most important thing in your body. Without legs, there are 100 things that you cannot do, right? Without legs, you cannot walk, you cannot dance, you cannot drive a car, you cannot go anywhere. I don't think I can actually count the number of things that can be done if we don't have legs. Thank God that we have legs, right? If we didn't have legs, then life would have been very painful. So let's start with saying thanks for legs, all right, and our feet. Thank you for my legs and feet, and really mean it. When you say thank you, gratitude works when you mean it, guys. If you don't mean it, if you just say it for the sake of it, it doesn't work, because you need to have the bhavana in that sankalp. If you don't have the bhavana, if you don't have the emotion in that sankalp, it will not work. And one of the reasons why for a lot of people gratitude doesn't work is that because they don't involve the bhavana in that. So you need to ensure that you say it with all your soul and heart. So when you say thank you, mean it, really mean it. Think about your arms and hands and how many things you pick up and hold in one day. Your hands are the major tools of your life, and they are in non-stop use all day long, every day. Your hands allow you to write, eat a meal, use a phone or computer, shower, get dressed, use the bathroom, pick up things and hold them, and do everything to yourself. Without the use of your hands, you would be dependent on other people to do things for you. Say thank you for my arms, hands, and fingers. Again, the same thing, right? You definitely don't want to be a Thakur of what is that movie? Sholay. Yeah. So you definitely don't want to be Thakur of Sholay. So without hands, everything will become very, very difficult for you. Leave alone hands. I mean, hands are too far. Just try not to use your thumb for one day, you know. Just try not to use your thumb. When you hold something, when you grip something, when you pick up something, when you walk somewhere, when you do as simple as button, you know, put the button on your shirt. Try not to use, you know, your thumb, and you will realize that you cannot do simple things on a day-to-day life. Probably you cannot even hold your mobile phone. You need your thumb to hold your mobile phone. So we need even the smallest things in life. We need even the smallest things in life to do the smallest thing on a day-to-day life. So when we are when we are when we are saying thankful for these things, that is when we realize how important it is, how important it is for us. Just one second. All right. Okay. So we'll start saying thank you for my arms, hands, and fingers. Without them, there is probably a lot of things that we cannot do. Think about your amazing sense. Your sense of taste gives you so much pleasure multiple times throughout the day as you eat and drink. You know from losing your sense of taste through a cold that the joy of eating, drinking disappears without being able to taste food or drinks. Say thank you. Say thank you for my amazing sense of taste. So, sense of taste is another important thing. If you don't have the sense of taste, there are other senses as well, but sense of taste is very, very important in our life because everything that we eat, we need to feel it. It's another thing that, you know, all the things that good taste good are not good for us, and all the things that taste bad are actually good for us. So it's that's another controversy and another thing. So all things that taste good will either make you fat or it will give you some kind of problem. All the things that taste bad will actually help you in your body's health and life. But then again, taste is important. We need to have taste. Without taste, we cannot taste a lot of good things in life. You know, in the limit you can eat and taste. So good things we need. So taste is a sense that we need in our life. We cannot survive without taste. Your sense of smell enables you to experience the beautiful fragrances of live flower, perfume, clean sheets, dinner as it's cooking, a fire burning on the winter night, the air on summer day, freshly cut grass, the smell of the earth after rain. Say thank you for my wonderful sense of smell. So again, something that you need to be thankful about, the sense of smell, just like the sense of taste. You need to be thankful about the sense of smell. Without sense of smell, you cannot smell a lot of things. You cannot smell a lot of beautiful things in this world are the sense of smell. The sense 8:30. Thank you. The sense of smell when it rains, when it rains for the first time. You know, there's a name for it. That's called petrichor, something like that. That is a sense. That is a first smell when it rains, and the smell that you get is a different smell. The flower is a different smell. When grass is cut, you get a different smell. Everything that's around you The person you love, even scientific study says that the person you love need not have a perfume. If you really love that person, no matter how good or bad he or she smells to the other person, but for you, he will smell very nice. Right. So that smell is you can connect to that smell because you have the sense of smell. If you don't have the sense of smell, you cannot do that. So be thankful for the sense of smell. If you don't have a sense of touch, you would never know hot from cold, soft from sharp, or smooth from rough. You would never be able to feel objects or physically express love or receive it. Your sense of touch allows you to touch your loved ones with a reassuring hug, and to feel the touch of hand from human being to another human being is one of the most precious things in love. Say thank you for Say thank you for my precious sense of touch. Now, touch again is a very, very connecting thing. Whenever we meet somebody, the first thing that we do is to either hug or shake hands. If he's known to us, we go hug. If he's not known to us, we usually go and shake hands. Now imagine you do not feel when you shake hands with somebody. You do not feel when you hug somebody. You do not have your fingertips don't have the sense of touch. How difficult it would be, right? We use it every day, from opening our phone, right from opening our phone with the fingertip to touching everything and finding out how they are feeling the texture of things, of the clothes that we wear, of the things that we use, everything that we have, we use our sense of touch. Have you, before reading this book, I never thought that sense of touch is so important. I never actually thought about it. I never thought that, a sense of smell. Okay, sense of smell. I have said that a couple of times because whenever I'm going and buying a perfume or buying something good, I appreciate it. But sense of touch is something that I never thought about it so seriously, because every time every time I am touching something, I don't appreciate, I don't get to that, it is so lucky to be able to hold as simple as something as a pen. I can understand that where the touch is coming. So very simple thing, very basic thing, but we don't appreciate it. And when we start appreciating it, it starts to show its magic. All right. So that is about the touch. Think about the miracle of your eyes, which enable you to see the faces of your loved ones and friends, read printed books, newspapers, and emails, watch television, see the beauty of nature, and most importantly, see your way through life. Just put a blindfold on for an hour and try to do what you normally do. You will appreciate your eyes. Say thank you for my eyes that enable me to see everything. And this is something that I was talking to some friend of mine yesterday, that when you cannot, I was trying to help somebody cross a road, and I was saying that if you do not have eyes, how difficult it will be to live. You will not see anything. Your life, just try to close your eyes. Don't even blindfold. Just try to close your eyes for 2 minutes and walk around in house. Just try to close your eyes for a couple of minutes and try to see what you have around your table, or for things that you do every day. Something that you do every day, try to do try doing it with your eyes closed, and you will instantly start appreciating your eyes. And so please be thankful for your eyes. Think about your ear, which enable you to hear from your own voice and other people's voices, so you can talk to people. Without ears, your sense of hearing could not use a phone, hear music, listen to radio, hear your loved ones talk, or hear any of the sounds of the world around you. Say thank you for my hearing. So again, just like the sense of watching, or the eyes, we have our hearing as well. Without hearing, we would not appreciate anything. We cannot hear anybody. We cannot, if you cannot hear someone, if you cannot hear, you cannot speak as well. So it is important for you to speak, that you need to hear. If you don't hear somebody, you cannot speak, because the same thing, your speech comes from your hearing, right? So important it is. The capacity, the possibility to hear, it's important. And to use any of your senses would be impossible without your brain, which processes over 1 million messages a second through all of your senses. It is actually your brain that enables you to sense and experience life, and there is no computer technology in the world that can duplicate it. So, saying about this thing, I know somebody was telling me that the our phone, our camera phone, they're actually 100, or maybe 200 megapixels right now. Our eyes are lakh megapixel. I don't know how many lakhs, but they are more than a lakh megapixel, our eyes. We can see things so clearly, so nicely, so well with our eyes that we see every small details from the distance to the here, but we don't think it. The same way, when you use our senses, without our senses, we'll not be able to live the world that we live. If we don't have our senses, we'll not be able, if we don't have our brain, we'll not be able to process 1 million messages that we do. That every time we look at it, every see how incredibly it works. We don't have to even look at things, okay? I can touch something and I can feel the texture of it without even looking at it. I can feel something, I can know that what the thing is. I can smell something and I can probably guess what it is. I can hear something and I can probably guess it is what it is. So our brain works so much in tandem. It is doing so much work without our realization that we cannot just appreciate it enough. So be thankful. Thank you for my brain and my beautiful mind. Say thank you for it. Think about the trillions of cells working unceasingly 24 by 7. With unceasingly means without stopping. Unceasingly 24 by 7 for your health, body, and life. Say thank you, cells. Think about your life sustaining organs, which are continuously filtering, cleaning, and renewing everything in your body. And think about the fact that they do all their work automatically without you even having to think about it. Say thank you, organs, for working perfectly. What we're trying to say in here, or what we're trying to do in here, is that we are trying to acknowledge things. We are trying, the writer in here is trying to tell you how thankful you should be, right? When we complain about so many things in our life, when we complain about the pain in our life, when we complain about the pain in our body, when we complain about things on our body that looks very small, we forget that there are so many things that are so good in our life, in our body, that we do not appreciate. If you look at it, this is a very long lesson. But if she would have tried to discuss everything that happens in our body every day, I think this one book would not be enough. At microscopic level, right from the microscopic level, when your cells are functioning, right from there, when your cells are functioning, to the most complex thing about you understanding a very complex picture or a puzzle, your body works 24 by 7. And most of the time, it works without you even knowing about it. You don't even know that your body is working. You don't even appreciate the fact that your body is you're constantly breathing, your lungs is constantly filling into air, it is filtering it, passing it on the blood. Blood is taking it to every part of your body, then it is bringing back to your heart. So the heart is pumping the blood, it is bringing back to your heart. Then again, the blood is pumped through your lungs for it to be reoxygenated. Imagine how complex it goes. We need to be grateful, and all the things that we have, if we have grateful, we get more of it. So we need to be grateful for all these small things. But more miraculous than any sense, system, function, or other organ in our body is the organ of your heart. Your heart governs the life of every other organ, because it is your heart that keeps the life flowing to every system in your body. Say thank you for my strong heart, strong and healthy heart. Yes, your heart. is the most important thing in your life, right? Not the partner wala heart, not mera dil mera, no, not that heart. The heart that you have in you, right? That is the most important organ in your body. If your heart fails, everything else does, right? So thank you for a strong heart. I think there was a recent study and they found out that heart actually has some of the brain cells. So heart can also think of its own, right? So be thankful for a good heart. Take a piece of, okay, next, take a piece of paper or a card and write on it big bold letters. This you should do actually. Take the card with you, take the gift of health is keeping me alive. So write on it, the gift of health is keeping me alive. Write it on a piece of card and okay, she'll tell you what to do. Take the card with you today. Put it in a place where you know you will see it often. Uh, this is a very strange but a true tradition that Romans have. Romans will have skeletons in their bedroom. You know, they will put skeletal body in their bedroom where when they wake up, they can see that skeleton. And they do it because they want to appreciate what they have right now, because that is what will happen to us. Eventually, that is what will happen to us. So they put skeletons in their bedroom so that when they wake up every day in the morning, they can be grateful for the health that we have. And this is a derivation of that. So write it down on a poster, write it down on a card, write it down on something, and keep it where you can see. The gift of health is keeping me alive. And you can keep it anywhere you want. You can keep it on your table. You can keep it on your, write it on a poster and keep it on there. This will increase your health. If you work at a desk, you can put it right in front of you. If you are a driver, put it in a place in your car or truck where you will see it often. If you are at home, most of the time, you can put it where you wash your hands or near your phone. Choose a place where you know you will see the words you have written often. So find out a place, write it down somewhere, write it someplace where you go and see. It could be your bathroom mirror, it could be your place where you wash your hand, it could be the door that you have, it could be any place that you do. Somewhere that you can go and at least once or twice in a day you can go and see it and appreciate what you have. Just read it. The gift of health is keeping me alive. Right. So today, on at least four separate occasions, when you see the word, read them slowly, one word at a time, and feel as grateful as you can for the gift of your life. Now, one of the things that you do when you're writing a gratitude and you're keeping the gratitude, when you read it, Jones, the gift of life is health is giving me life. No, don't read. Never, never. If you don't have bhavna in your sankalp, your gratitude will not work. Understand this. So when you read this thing, the gift of health is keeping me alive. Feel it. Feel that you're reading that. Feel, be thankful for being alive. Be thankful for the prana that runs in your nadis. Be thankful for that. Be thankful for it flows inside you. It gives you abundance. It takes you from one place to another, right? When you express gratitude for your body and its function, what you are doing is that you are consciously aligning with inviting the free flow of prana. That is what you're doing. You're consciously aligning your prana to flow. Worry, fear, all this negativity about things, emotional blocks that you will have, you will remove it with gratitude. And the reason why I'm saying this is because gratitude is considered very sattvic. Gratitude is sattvic. You cannot have gratitude in a bad way. You know what is sattvic food? The pure food, the pure veg food. So, in the same way, gratitude is very sattvic in nature. Gratitude cannot be impure. You cannot impure gratitude. You cannot say that, oh, I'm thank you, but I don't feel good. No, try doing it. Try saying thank you in a negative way. You cannot do that. You cannot have that. Gratitude is actually not thank you. It is kritagita, right? It is kritagita. So if you take the word kritagita, you cannot have kritagita in a non-sattvic way. Kritagita will always be sattvic. It will always be pure. It will always be, harmonious. Right. So when you have Kritagita in you for the prana that you have in you, these will create a flow which will allow the energy to circulate in you. Right. And when you circulate the inner energy, what you are doing is that you are activating your body's inner healing ability. So when we say that be grateful for it, what is that you're doing is that you are channelizing the prana in you through the nadis within the chakra, right? So you're channelizing the prana. So you don't have to get into the complex system of, channelizing your energy. If you just say gratitude, if you just express gratitude, gratitude in itself is so sattvic, it is so pure in itself that it cleanses, it puts that circulation in flow, it puts that free flow of prana in you. And when you have the free flow of prana, it activates the nadis. And when it activates the nadis, it activates the chakras, right? And that is how you get this bodies. You're activating bodies, intelligence healing, self healing. So you are activating body's self-healing capacity that actually heals our body by itself. Right? Being grateful for your health is essential to keep your health, but also to guarantee that it continues to get better with increasing energy and zest for life. If gratitude were used in conjunction with conventional medical treatments, we would see a health revolution and recovery rates and miracles like we have never seen before. So she's saying that if we are able to use gratitude along with the medicines that we use, we will be able to see, miracles in medical field. She is saying this, but I would say as per the Vedic knowledge, the prana that flows in us, it is the universal life force that flows in us. And when you start saying gratitude for that, when you start appreciating the prana that is in you, you are giving it a sattvic feel. You are giving it a sattvic bhavana. When you give the sattvic bhavana, it clears the blockade, it allows the healing force to circulate in your body. And when it allows the healing force to circulate in your body starts self-healing. And that is how it works, right? And that is exactly how it works. We think about gratitude, we think about everything, but what we are doing is that we are putting the focus on the positivity of the body instead of instead of complaining about things. We are allowing body's natural healing mechanism to work more effectively. There is no story in it, it is pure science. How we shift body's natural healing mechanism to work more effectively. It is about, see, understand one thing, if the universe has given, if God has given self-healing powers to a lizard, right? Healing powers to a lizard or healing powers to any animal. How precious you are. You are his image. So, how precious you are. Just understand what he must have given you. There are so many things that we have we can smile, animals cannot smile. We can speak, probably animals cannot speak. We can express emotions, animals cannot express emotions. We are at a higher level than other living things. We just don't realize it because we are so busy complaining about things that we don't have. We just don't realize it. And appreciating your health, appreciating each and everything in your life will bring the positivity back to your life. It will bring the positive vibration regarding your health back to your prana. And when you do that, you activate your body's natural healing capacity. It is naturally your body can heal. So when you say that, you will put your body in the right track. All right. Now, this is magic practice number 4. I really hope that whoever is listening to me is doing the all three other ones that we did before. So repeat what she says. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list. Say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel gratitude for each one. Every time you say thank you, please feel gratitude. On a piece of paper or card, write the words, the gift of health is keeping me alive. Try and do this. This is powerful. So if you try and do this, this will help you. This will keep you in constant touch with the fact that you know that you have a very good gift of health. So please try and do this. Place the piece of paper with your written words where you know you will see it often. So place it somewhere where you'll see it often. On at least 4 occasions, read the words very slowly. Now, this is important, very slowly, and feel as grateful as you can for the precious gift of health. So, read these words very slowly and be thankful for the gift of health. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand. So, this is something that you need to do. We have done it. Why we have magic rock? So, today, when you go to sleep, hold a magic rock in one hand and say the magic word thank you for the best thing that happened during the day, right? So today, when you do that, try to take your magic rock and say thank you for the best thing that has happened to you today. Life is is a struggle for each one of us. For every one of us is struggle. But what I would say is that health and thinking about it in a positive way, right? Thinking about in a positive way. It's not just about good health, it is also about prana activations, the activation of prana. It is about the purification of mind. It is about the karma adjustment. I would have loved to speak about these things, the karmic adjustment, how the mind works on it, but I do not have the time to do that. It is about surrender, right? And by directing your thoughts and feelings towards gratitude for your body, something that you have, the temple, the Devalaya, Deho Devalaya, right? By directing gratitude towards your body, you are not just hoping, you are not just going to have good health, but you are aligning universal law and activating your inner healing potential, right? And this is something that is there in the fabric of every every thought that we have as the Vedic knowledge goes with. So please be thankful for your health. Activate your inner channel, activate your inner healing, and you will see a lot of things change. Till now, we have done 4 magic practice. And if you are doing this, you will see the change. If you are doing every magic practice that we went through, you will see the change in your life. It will be a small change. Don't expect things to change instantly. It will not. It will be a small change, but there will be a change. There will be a change. And you need to believe that there is a change. Remember, the first line of this book is people who don't believe in magic, they cannot see magic. So your life is magical. Your life is magical. Your life is magical. Believe in that. Believe in everything that you're doing. Thankful for everything that you have, for the people around you, for the health, for everything that you have. And you will see that it will improve in life. It will come a full circle in life, right? The next that we are going to do is magic money, right? Day 5 of magic money, and we will start this on Monday. This is interesting. This is important. This you will see how money comes to you, how you'll be able to attract more money, right? This is important, and this is something that you would love to go through. That's about it, guys. Be thankful for it. Thank you very much for coming down for today and listening to me. I really hope that this session helps you and you are benefited from it. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to all of you. Thank you and have a lovely, lovely, lovely weekend ahead. Right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless all of you. Thank you.